community update where we're going to be giving our famous community awards. My name is Alba Roza and I am part of the developer relations team. And I'm joined here by my colleague Eva. Hi, Eva.
Hi, Alba. Yes, my
How
name
are
is
you?
Eva, and I also work in the DevRel team. I'm very well. I'm really enjoying the event. What has been your favorite session so far, Alba?
Well, I think it's been really interesting, everything around WASM. I think it's something that our community has been very excited about. They've been very glad to hear and very happy to hear the latest. And what about yours, Eva?
Oh, I'm always a fan of extensions. I loved the tutorials given by some of our captains. I loved seeing some of the cool extensions that the community has built. So I'm really looking forward to seeing more of that. So
Right.
Alba, I think our community is very eager to know about what's coming up because it's the most exciting talk for our community, right?
Well, I don't know if it's the most exciting talk, but at least the most exciting part of these community all hands for the active members of our community, because we're going to be delivering or giving first of all, as I mentioned before, the community updates, but right after that, the community awards. Eva, would you like to start with the community updates? Perhaps you want to talk about the captain's program?
Yes, for sure. So, for those who don't know, all of you who are new to the community, we have a very exciting program. It's called the Docker Captains Program. And if you're wondering who these people are, well, they are experts in their field and they are Docker thought leaders. So that means they drive the conversation around Docker. They are out at conferences. Many of them have their YouTube channels. They are active on Twitter, and they are basically the ones to go to if you have a question about Docker. And it's also very exciting because internally, Docker captains are very important members for us because
That's
they
right.
get to hear about the newest Docker features and they get to tell us their feedback. And we just love Docker captains. So if you're interested to join the Docker captains program, follow the URL in this slide and you can see the instructions there. When you make your application, please remember to include all the things that you have done for your local community. If you have any channels, include them there and tell us why you want to become a Docker captain because that's always super useful. But that's not the only program that we have. I know we have another very exciting program, and that's the Docker Community Leaders, which Alba will tell you more about.
Docker community leaders are local ambassadors, and they're people that are always willing to share and to gather their communities. We get a lot of questions of people asking, hey, do I really need to be an engineer, for instance, to be a community leader? Well, the answer is no. I mean, it's appreciated. It's something that, of course, add on top of that. Since, for instance, we also have community leaders that write blog posts, technical documentation, and so on. But it's not a mandatory aspect. The mandatory aspect would be your commitment and your willingness to bring the community together. We also have the website there, so you just can take a look at that website, the Docker link you see over there, and where you can check the information, some benefits, and of course you can sign up for the program there. And what do we have next, Eva? Coming up.
Well, we have the awards time. So we, as in every community all hands, we want to thank all of our contributors. I know each and every single one of you, from attending conferences, from organizing meetup groups, writing blog posts, tweeting about the new features at Docker. Everybody is putting effort into the community. However, this time we want to celebrate a few special people that have gone above and beyond, and we just want to mention them by name and to thank them. So I'm going to start with the Open Source Awards. We want to thank Avi Dieter. So thank you so much for helping debugging Docker Desktop, as well as reporting the container deintegration bugs. Thank you, Avi. I know our engineers are always telling us to reach out to you, to thank you for your efforts, and we just want to say that you're a very valuable member of the community. So keep the good work, and again, thank you. And next we have Alba. What do we have?
Yeah, the community leaders. I would this time I decided to point out these two persons, these two people, because they I would say that in theory they have really different backgrounds in our community, I mean, but in the end they are both awesome community leaders. I would like to start with Shelly Benhoff. She's the community leader from Orlando. And I would like to acknowledge Shelly, shout out to Shelly, because she has joined really recently, a couple months back. And ever since, she has already organized a couple of meetups. She's also the organizer, the person behind Tiara's Tech, which is a podcast in which she interviews underrepresented collectives in tech, especially women. And yeah, she is fantastic. So thank you so much, Shelly, for your contributions to the Community Leaders Program. And the second one would be Catalin Llora. I'm a bit biased with Catalin, I have to say, because he's also based in the Netherlands, as I am. And perhaps because of that, I don't know, I've had the chance of getting in touch with him more often. And I have to say, he's an amazing community builder. He has been working within the Dutch ecosystem for years. He's also very big in the Cloud Native Foundation. You can see him very often in these sort of meetups and then conferences. So thank you both. And yeah, thank you so much for all your hard work. And I think we can't finish this without our captains, right? We need to know who are the awarded captains for this seventh edition of the Community All Hands.
Yes, and we have the next. So that's Edith Puglia. She's one of our newest captains, and you just saw her today. She was giving a talk with James, and she has been so far an amazing, amazing captain. She's based in Peru. She has helped us with hosting some Twitter spaces. She's always eager to help, always jumping up at the first opportunity to come and talk at our events. She is especially known for her talks about extensions. So thank you, Edith. And something else to mention is that she is very excited to start working in her local community as well as a community leader in Ayacucho in Peru. She says there's a lot of people there who are eager to learn more about Docker, about technology, and it's just an honor to have her there to um, bring this knowledge to underrepresented communities. So thank you, Edith, for your work. We're
Yeah.
very, very excited to have you. And
Yeah.
last but not least, we have also Tobias Fenster. He is a captain in Germany, and you will see him tomorrow in our second day of the Community All Hands. He'll be giving a tutorial on containerizing .NET applications. He is also famous for blogging. You can check out his blog. He has very, very good tutorials that I'm a fan of, especially because he always puts a summary in the beginning. And he always puts examples with pictures. He's such a great, great teacher. And yes, he also has built one extension to calculate the size of an image. So, Tobias, thank you so much for being a great captain, and thank you
Indeed.
again to all the community. for being here. Please remember to apply if you want to become a captain or a community leader, and you could be featured in the next community all hands.
And also contribute to the open source ecosystem. And don't forget to reach out to us if you have any questions. Also, remember that the event continues tomorrow with a couple of workshops, three indeed, if I'm not mistaken. Several workshops that are going to be very interesting, I promise.
Yes.
See you
See
soon.
you soon. We are going to leave you with Michael. Bye.
Bye.